Welcome to the channel. I am Dr. Vikas Singh Bhadoria. Before proceeding further, if you have not subscribed my channel till now, then first uh, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you will get the notification of the latest uploaded video. So let's start about today's discussion. In today's video, I will discuss about to, how to conduct examination or how to take test using Google Classroom. So first let us start and let me open the Google Classroom. This is my Google Classroom of a subject EHV, AC and DC. As I have already mentioned you in the previous video that there are 31 students in my class. So this is the list of students which I am showing that this is the list of students. Now, whenever I have to conduct test, what I will do, I will create an assignment. So I will go in this classwork, create. I will create an assignment. Now this is I am conducting pre-university test. So here I will write the PUE, then the instructions which I need to give. So first that I want to write that arrange all scanned pages in the sequence. This is the instruction number 1, and second, write question number on each answer, and third is attempt questions as directed in the question. Now, why I have written these 3 instructions? Because I have prepared question paper that will be added in this section, and then what the student will do, they will write answers on their copies, and they will scan those pages and then upload those pages, or a single file will be created, and that file will be uploaded in the Google Classroom of the student section. Then I can check that file in the my classroom, and I will return back those copies to the students. So in this way we can conduct test. In upcoming videos I will also discuss about that how to evaluate those copies. In posting the question paper, you need to think that whether you want the same question paper to each student, or you want to distribute the question paper randomly. So first let I need to attach one question paper. So I am attaching one question paper. I have to saved at my desktop. There are 3 folders: EHVAC1, EHVAC2 and EHVAC3. The reason behind these 3 folders is that whenever we are saving any question paper, then generally if we are saving in 3 files, then we can write as paper 1, 2 and 3. But if we are giving a different question paper to different student, then or we are giving a single paper to a set of student, so we need to keep the name of file uniform for all, so that they will not be able to identify that which question paper is given to which student. So the file name of all three papers will same, and we can't save a single file name uh, for three different files at a single location. So the file the all three files are kept at three different locations. So one is EHVAC1, and another one EHVAC2, and then EHVAC3. Now the file name will be same for all three files, online PUE question paper. So I have attached this, then upload. Now this file is uploaded. Now another point which we need to keep in our mind, that this point a student can view this file. Since we are assigning a separate question paper to different group of students, so we need to select that make a copy of each student. Otherwise, whenever we will evaluate the copy, at that time we will have the problem that which question paper is given to which student. Now I will select the marks. The marks, this is for the, this PUE is for the 70 marks. This due date, first I need to schedule. So how can I schedule? This will also be discussed in this video. So I need to schedule this for tomorrow, and my time is from 10:30. So I will schedule it 5 minutes before. So this will be scheduled for 10:25. Now I need to edit its detail. So now it is scheduled for tomorrow 10:25. 10:25 it will be AM. Now its due date. What we have done, that we have given half an hour for the scanning purpose. So there will be a 2 hour duration for the writing purpose, and half an hour for the scanning that uh, file and uploading in the Google Classroom. You can vary that time as per your own choice. So the due date will be 17th May, means for the tomorrow, and that will be 1 p.m. So now this is the due date. It is scheduled for 10:25. The question paper will be assigned to student at 10:30. They will write from 10:30 to 12:30, and then the 1 p.m. is the due time of submission. So it is scheduled for tomorrow 10:25. Due date is tomorrow 1 p.m. Now, as I have mentioned that I am distributing this question paper for a group of students. So I need to select the student. You can select randomly. This is that all students are selected in this case. Just uncheck this box, and I have only 31 students in the class. So I have prepared 3 set of question paper. You can prepare a set of question paper as per your class strength. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. These 11 students are selected. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So total 11 students are selected. Now this paper scheduling is complete. I have given the title, I have given the instructions, I have attached the question paper and ensured that uh, because we are distributing a question paper to a group of students, not for all students, so the file name of the file that files which are being uploaded on the Google Classroom, that should be same. Then make a copy for each student, then time, the scheduled time, the subject, then select the students and the marks, then due date, and now this paper is ready to be scheduled. So now I have scheduled this for tomorrow 10:25. Now you can see in your classroom section that this is the title of that, the EHVAC. It is scheduled for tomorrow, and this is the question paper attached, scheduled for tomorrow, and due date is tomorrow 1 p.m. So I think you have learned about the uploading question paper, scheduling that question paper, and selecting the students for a particular question paper. In the upcoming video, I will discuss about how to evaluate the answer sheets uploaded by the students. Till then, stay connected with the channel, and for this purpose, you need to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you will get the latest video notification. Thanks for watching.